we had a group that was interviewing a series of key leaders in the business community of the city, asking about how well was the city responding to the challenges that we had all come to recognize were central in shaping the prosperity and the prospects for prosperity for Houston in a world where the location of the East Texas oil fields that counted for all of Houston's prosperity in the 20th century will be less and less important in the 21st. And we had a series of very good interviews. We didn't quite pull it together as effectively as we probably needed to at the end. It was an amorphous kind of question, but we learned an enormous amount from this opportunity of sitting down with key people in the city and getting their perspective on that sort of generalized recognition that we all have, that we need to think in new ways to position this city for success in this very different world in the 21st century. A learning journey that was undertaken a couple of forums ago with Barbara Cruz, who had been the mayor of Galveston, and Pat Hebert, whose husband was the county judge of Fort Bend County, saying, let's figure out a way to expand the Houston area survey so it isn't just Harris County, but reaches out to these other counties. And the work that they did and the culmination of all of that has resulted in our ability this year to do a survey systematically of Harris County, Galveston County, Fort Bend County, and Montgomery County. And I'm just in the process now of compiling that data. We're going to have a release to the world and at a luncheon sponsored by the Center for Houston's Future in the middle of November. But a really interesting opportunity to look at this broader region, all of us facing comparable problems, but seeing them in quite different ways. The world looks like a different place if you're in Montgomery County than if you're on Galveston Island. And this is a very nice and interesting opportunity to sort of measure that and get a sense of who we are out there, what do we have in common, what are the things we can learn from each other. And so that was a direct result, would never have happened had it not been for one of the creative acts that came out of these learning journeys and the forums that the Center for Houston's Future organizes.
About the Leadership Forum that really was positive in my life was the fact that we had been working on a pilot project in the community on changing the law with regard to health ID cards. And based on my experience, I kept asking, why is it that my grocery store card has more information about me than my health ID card? My date of birth has never changed, my name has never changed, my social security number has never changed, and my blood type has never changed. I went to my legislator and asked her the question, and she actually filed a bill that said in 2008, if you issue health insurance, you will put a magnetic strip on the back of the health ID card.
I, along with another fellow class member, Hipólito Acosta, who was the director of the Citizenship and Immigration Services Office here in Houston, initiated a project that involved registering permanent legal residents who wanted to become U.S. citizens. And we initiated that 5 years ago as part of our class project. And we started doing that for 500 individuals. And this year we registered more than 1,000 individuals with the assistance of about 100 volunteers, and including a lot of immigration attorneys. So we were able to register people from about 20 different countries that are here legally and that qualify to become U.S. citizens, and it has proven to be a very worthwhile project.